Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Seclusion log update. Dr. Falsey. I stole that from the Hodge twins. Is now on Freedom of Information Act record as stating over-the-counter cloth masks don't filter out viruses. And the narrative about the National Institute of Health funding the Wuhan lab needs to be taken care of. Whatever that means. Rand Paul nailed the charlatan while committing perjury because Rand is awesome. And whiskey stands with Rands. So, I suppose I can now leave the bunker. Although the lighting is not very conducive to me putting on movie star good looks. And the dang birds keep yammering in the background. Whiskey should have had them for supper. But, now that the government has given me permission, I feel like I can go ahead and go back to living my life the way I did before the government gave me permission. Because now I have permission. Because I'm a lemming. Took a public speaking course for personal development the other day. Okay. Maybe I just consumed copious amounts of rye whilst watching social media rants. And I've come up with the missing piece to whiskey stardom. Wait for it. Simply recite the word, right? As a question, after every time I'm making a point and I'm seeking affirmation. Right? See what I did there? Right? Whiskey's YouTube COVID-19 misinformation strike was overturned 6 months later. Because the narrative is being slow walked back, where there's no longer political damage to be held by the truth. So I guess we're totes square. Right? Totes. Let's have fun with this and see how far the farce checkers have been forced to backpedal. You tell me when you feel something is ban-worthy and makes you uncomfortable, Pumpkin. The election was stolen, and Trump won handily. Hydroxychloroquine, zinc, and vitamin D. Mike Lindell was high-tech martyred. Most people will cower to the mob, overtake a principled stand. Nothing yet. Let's keep going with this. Cloth masks can't filter down to virus-sized microns. And they told you that right on the package. But, hashtag virtue signaling. There's no such thing as an assault rifle. It's a made-up term, just to scare the ignorant. So scurry them black rifles. Armalite, not assault rifle. 1960s technology. So scurry. XX and XY are still binary biological realities. Oh, he did that during Pride Month. That's a sure strike. Gonna get banned. Gonna get banned. Damn you, 9th grade high school biology, for putting those horrible transphobic ideas in my head. Still binary. Modern monetary theory is a Trojan horse of the communists, and too many Americans are drunk on free money and financial incompetence to notice it and demand a correction. Most Keynesians can't balance a checkbook. Biden is a senile geriatric being puppeteered by nefarious, moneyed international actors. Political pull has replaced testicular fortitude in American politics. This is fun. So gonna get banned. Long ban. Long ban. Alex Jones's supplements are snake oil. Kind of like your essential oils and mood rocks, Janet. Outside that, he was right an awful lot more than any of us, whiskey included, give him credit for. The demand for racism far outstrips the current supply of racism. Such a quandary. What to do? Diluting language by labeling all political opponents by various ists and phobics will only push the pendulum too far and create more of the very things being labeled. Except communists. Their infiltration is real and underappreciated. Joe McCarthy deserves an apology. Steven Crowder, Dan Bongino, Candace Owens, Michael Knowles, Matt Walsh, Outlaw Morgan, and a whole host of other name drops I'll shamelessly exploit in the hopes of being recognized by any one of them and going viral as a result, are the thought leaders of our time. Whiskey doesn't use magniloquence from a place of insecurity or narcissism. You just need to invest in a thesaurus. And something or another about 5G and aliens and GMOs and flat earth and lunar hoaxes and chemtrails, just to rope in the rest of y'all that I may have somehow excluded. And you know, all the information presented by your bunker-dwelling satirist and compatriot is true. Because everything I just stated will prevent any type of monetization on any social media platform ever. So I'm savanting it all on y'all on the cheap. And like the old adage goes, free advice is priceless. And you should always suspend your own thinking if somebody more charismatic than you makes statements diametrically opposed to your core values and beliefs. Or something kind of like that. Maybe I paraphrased a little bit. Right? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Signing off.